It's getpaint.net. It's pretty basic. Okay, they have a new version, blah blah blah, free edition. You download, woohoo! You have paint.net. Amazing. So let's go to the actual clothing making. We're gonna be making Crime Precision G3s for this one. Let's get one of my really old shitty cries. This one should do. Oh, this is even older. Okay, let me get it off screen. G3s, yeah. Control Shift S, yeah. PNG. Okay. So I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna release it later either way. So I'm gonna be using this shitty one to use as a base. I'm basically just gonna trace over it, after which I'm gonna actually redesign it a little bit. So first, as to select anything, you use Control and Scroll to zoom in and out, which can also be used to move. You have Alt and holding Control. And with Control and N, you can make new slides, I would call them. No idea how to call it. So this is really old. It even has this logo. Really, really old. Clicking S, you have 4 options. Fourth is the magic wand, which you need mostly with the square select one, which is the most basic one. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna make a few layers. How do I call it? Line. Oh, oops. There. And then I'm gonna add stitch and color map. I'm gonna skip the color map for now. I'm just gonna go straight to testing. Okay, I'm gonna go straight to the lining, which should be started with. The color on this, the color, I just copied it off of Raid Goons or someone else that is Raid. I don't really remember by now, but I just got it. You just use the select. I would really suggest to not have this going, so no putting stuff on the edges. This, in my opinion, just looks really bad. Unless it's like an actual edge, like for example here. You wouldn't want it to be like this. It's an actual edge, so you'd want it to be solid. So to continue on, there we go. The color is the most annoying part. I'm probably gonna release these cries after I finish them. So I'm currently using the pen tool, yeah. It's, I think, one of the basic tools. I would not suggest using Photoshop. Photoshop is just way too complex for Roblox clothing. Not really worth it. Tried it once, didn't really like it. Is this it? Yeah, should be it. Delete this, and now get this over here. And now we're gonna do a quick shortcut. So you just select it, copy it, make a new layer. I don't know of a keybind to make a new layer, so I just click it. Copy paste the lines over here to here, and now you just flip it horizontally. Then you align it so it does. There you go. You just saved yourself twice the time now. And Control M merges the layers, by the way. So now it's 2 different layers, but if I click Control M, they're one now. You can also use the bar on the right. I removed my history tab. It's just really useless to me. Don't like it. Okay. I think that's stitching. I'm not sure though. So I'm just going to remove it for now. Then we continue this on. So cries are pretty not really different, but they have some finicky details that you can do. So we're gonna do a top first, and then we're gonna do bottoms later, when we finish with the top at least. I'm gonna try to keep this under an hour or so for both, so it's not gonna be the most detailed. This one is going for 3 lines. While making clothing, what you want to do most of the time is see how someone else has done it, for example this, and then modify it to how you would like it. So you would look at the specific design. So this one goes 3 times, but because let's say I don't want it 3 times, I'm just gonna go with 4 times, or no, 2 times would be too low. I would really just suggest 3 or 4 times. So we're gonna go with 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy that. And just continue this on until it reaches over here. Now, as you can see, 4 times is pretty high up. So I'm just gonna go with 3. 1 up. What? Oh yeah. Selecting something, and then when moving it, if you click Control, it's gonna copy it over. Wait, I'm gonna show you. There. It's gonna copy it over and then move the thing. So it's still gonna stay there, but you also have another copy of it. This is so annoying. I'm just gonna copy paste it. Not worth editing. 3. And then I'm just gonna continue this on. And now over here, you can just start it up by 2 and start going up, or you can give it a little bit of headspace. So let's say 3 and then starting it with 2, or 6 and then starting it with 2. I'm gonna go with 4 because why not? There, come on, and there we go up. This is the rear. So one of the things, always be careful with how you do stitching, because most of the Raider guys do it like they overstitch things. Let me show you what I mean. Also, while doing something like this, you would always want to have a copy or a picture of what you're actually searching for. So, well, for what you're recreating. So, Cry Generation 3 combat shirt. There we go. Most of the time, Cry has the shittiest photos in the universe. I would say. Like if you open this, it has no quality. It's like a Roblox template. It's awful. But if you go to their spec sheet, now that's another story. Their spec sheet is goddamn fucking great. Let's just see it. There. Look, you can see so much. You can see the multicam tag on the actual fabric. Like their pictures in the manual are nutty compared to what they have available on the open thing. Well, except for the fact you see the Velcro looks really pink. Except for that. Okay. So we're done here. I'm not gonna do this side manually. I'm just gonna flip it. I use the layer, flip horizontal, and then let's move it here, and then this, move over here. When you select something, you can click M to move it. So select M, or just, M is to actually make the function to move. Right next. Oh, it shows the shortcuts now. Yeah. If you select something, click M, of course moves it, but if you click M again, you move the entire box that is selected. You just move the select box, yeah, not the actual objects inside of that box. And let's copy this side because we are lazy. Where did it go? I lost it. Did I flip it horizontal? Huh? Oop. Okay, let's try again. Copy, paste, flip it. Nice. There we go. Okay, so now we have the most part for the top of the cries. How do we continue? Now we get into the more of the details. I've cut this pretty high for some reason, no idea why. But from the start, you'll need to have a mindset on how low you'll want it. It all depends on the clothing. For example, BGUs can go on both top and on both the shirt and the pants. I just have it filling out the entire thing because not having a good seam in the pants is just really annoying to me, at least. Did I really close it? Bruh. Also, as you can see, there's solid stitching. You can decide whether you want stitching at all, you want it solid, or if you just want it like dots over here. Let me show you. Yeah, over here, you just have little shading dots. Also, this one is really old. It doesn't even have the shading. No shadows at all. If you have any questions, just yell at me or ping me with them. So, what happened over here? There should be no line here. That's why I'm not adding it right now. I have no idea why I added it, but I'm gonna guess it's some sort of shadowing, sort of outline maybe. But I think shadowing is gonna do a lot better of a job at what this tried to do. Next, I'm gonna get really low. Wait. First, let's see. The cries, I'm pretty sure, go to... Wait, it doesn't actually... Bruh. How did they... Oh, they're stitched together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna point it to the back. So let's see. This one is 64 wide, so we're gonna go to 32. There we have 32, and on this side as well, 32, yes. On this side, it's facing the front. Wait, no. We're gonna move it one back. Okay, now facing the back. And we're gonna add a white seam on each side. So the black is general outline of the fabric. Let me check that. Are you able to help me with my own custom shirts and pants? Depends on what you need to help with. The black is the actual outline of different cuts, and then you have the white, which is a seam. The seams are where the fabric rips. Mostly just... It marks this. So, for example, this would be the black lining. Then in between it and the stitching, you would have the white line. And finally, you would have the stitching. So, also, on most places, seam is also used as a directional tool. So over here, now I know that this fabric over here goes over this one. So shadowing will go only here and not here. And of course, I'm going to go over here as well. Now, you're going to notice in a second that there's also this. Wait, come on. Why does it go over? This goes over this, but this goes over this. You're just going to have different layers for the shading, the shadowing, however you want to call it. And in the final touches, you're just going to combine it all so you can have a nice tool to use. All right, let's go. I don't have a problem with the color. Come Also, this thing on the inside, I have added a seam with stitching. This is unrealistic. Again, the black is to indicate ending of fabric. If you add a seam behind it, on whichever side, that means it's a different layer of fabric, and there is another layer of fabric below it. So let me just visualize it real quick. So let's say this is fabric 1, this is fabric 2. So how stitching works, it would go, can I get another color? Yeah. So this is fabric 1, this is fabric 2, one is above the other. And what would happen, there is going to be stitching that goes from above to below and continue on until the end of the fabric. What some templates have is overstitching, which means they have stitching on both sides. So not only this side, it will have, instead of looking like this, instead of looking like this, plain and simple, they would have this, which is double stitching, which makes no sense in my opinion, which makes no sense, like at all, because what they're essentially doing is, let me show you, they're doing this and then this. Like, what is this thing holding on to? It's not holding on to anything, doesn't make any sense to add it. Can I just back that up? Yep. And as we go along, you get more bored and bored, because what I'm doing right now is just tracing. For a foundation, if you're not really experienced, I really would suggest doing some tracing work on already released assets like this one, because I'm gonna release it after I'm done with it. I don't really need it for anything. And select all black, white, yes. Okay. The tracing again. Tracing is just going over another template. So like what I'm doing here. I just see how this one is made, and I go with a pen over it and copy it. But you would really want to actually edit it to your own type of work. Like, you would want to edit it to look in your style of clothing. Let's copy this, then add this. Okay, there we go. Now over here, because underneath is basic stretch fabric, we're gonna add some seam on the other side where the actual stitching is gonna be. And over here we started with 4, then 2, and finally over here on the top we have 1s. Okay, so the top is done. Let's just get this low. Actually, just the top shirt part is done. We're gonna need to do the sleeves as well. The sleeves most of the time take the most amount of time. Tracing is just copying this thing. It's an action, it's not a thing. Okay. Let's see, 17 here. I do 20, wow, 27, wow, okay. Let's find that. Oh wait, so 17, yeah. Because this is a shirt, I can either put it there. I'm gonna be able to tuck it in when we make the pants. You can just layer them differently. So when you have the PNG of this, if you want it tucked in, you're just gonna have this on a lower layer than this, and it's gonna look like it's tucked in. Okay, now we have this. Let's copy it. Oh wait, I forgot this part. this is this. I have. Oh, it's because it goes around the arm. Okay. So this should just. I'm gonna start it here. Go over 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That's too big. Wait, actually, I'm gonna use this. Okay. Okay, let's see when it stops. There. This looks fine now, I think. So let's just copy this. Copy it on another layer, horizontal flip. We find the spot, and there we go. We have the top done, except for its color map and stitching, which I'm not really gonna get into. Should put some white in it. The darker the actual color of the thing you want to do, the darker you're gonna make the stitching. This is just the starter phase. When we get to the actual phase of making clothing out of this, we're gonna make new layers. So this one is gonna be called seam. The line layer I usually do around 40 to 35, and the seam layer we're gonna do 10, but on black. Let me just show you. Black here. As you can see, it should be really faded. The seam should be really faded on black clothing, just so it's not a seam. For example, 7 would be good, and usually you would want the outlining, the line outlining, to be higher, so it can be seen as well. But for now, we're just still in the early phase of actually making the base of what we're going to be doing later. When I finish this, I'm gonna post it to everyone. There we go. Now just, oops, that's the 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. No. Huh. Let's see. What if I remove 1 from here, get it to the right? 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4 is this 4? Yeah. Then 3, 2, 2, 1. What about? No. Yeah, this is good. Yep, this is nice. And now this should be all one. Okay. Now this here we have 3 different fabrics. Let me show you. What we're doing right now, I'm gonna close these, is the arm. So we have 1, 2, and 3. We have 3 different fabrics that we need to manage. That gets a little annoying with shading, at least. But I think we're gonna deal with it. So here and here. So this lower fabric is gonna go over this one, the upper, and this and both of these are gonna go over the stretch fabric, which is always on the bottom of things. Okay. Let's continue this line just to make it easier. Over here, let's see what we have. 1, 2, 1. Oop. We go like this. Oh, bad corner. Oof. That looks like a bad corner. After we're done with tracing, we're gonna actually go and start modifying it a lot. Because again, you want to have a base on which to do things. You don't want to just start doing things out of nothing. But most of the time, when you need to make to make something, you're not gonna have any copies of it. Okay. So even over here, even though I don't like these elbow pads, I'm still gonna trace them and later on modify them. which side is this? Let's find it. So this is the, should be going towards the inside. That means on this side. Oops. There. Okay. Well, this is an awful elbow.
You said what's the app that you were using to do the tracing and all that?
This is a really old template I got. It's my own. I'm gonna release it afterwards, though. Yeah, it's like a really old thing I made.
Uh, it's probably better than Photoshop. No.
Uh, I prefer uh, Paint.net a lot more than Photoshop. It's a lot easier to learn.
Oh, yours is like kind of tricky to learn quickly.
Uh, this is a lot more basic. I think it should be easy to learn. So here, we just trace over it like absolute idiots. Come on. This is so hard to see. It's so faded. Okay, here. So here for, again, for actual edges, of course you will want to have the edge piece. You would not want it to be like this, but on the inside you don't want to add this. It just looks meh. Looks way too chunky, I would say. There.
Can you show me how you just made like when you showed me how to make the uniform black?
Yes, 1 second.
Alright.
Uh, you want it to see how to edit it when it's black, correct?
Yeah, I think you made the whole uniform black. That's how I wanted to just know how to do that.
Oh, you first need, the coloring of the clothing is the actual last part, but you'll need to add a black color, so we're gonna go with 10, so it's not pure black. After which, we're gonna reduce the opacity of these. So we're just gonna make them more visible through. Make this 40 this, and this, how much? 10 maybe? No, as you can see, that is way too bright. Let's start going down, and 6 or 7 is good enough. It's not too yeah, it's not too popping into the eyes, but it's still visible. It's like a little
Uh,
scene.
yeah.
So let's just go back. Okay.
I just wanted to know because when you release it, I'm probably just gonna do that and try to make my own patches on it and all that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be color mapped. It's okay. It's gonna be available for recoloring. Is this all? Yeah, it is all one. Can I just copy this? And it worked, yay. Okay. Then add the seam over here. So this main part is done. Is this in the middle? What? 32 is here, and 32 here, yeah. So this, should it be going to the front or the back? Let's see, it's going to the front. So that will mean, wait, what? 32. Get a black line, no. To the right, and then a white line over here. Is that correct now? Let's see, 32, it's in the middle. It's going to the front. Yes, it is correct now. Okay, nice. This is done, this is done. Let's get a white line over here. Okay, now to the actual cuffs. Let's see. Is there really no image of them? Bruh. Okay, that's kind of bruh moment. So, because Cry doesn't want to give us their special details, we're going to go into another website to find it. Let's see. There. Open image. Nope, do not save it. Open it. There, let's see now. Okay, they're just cubes. So let's just get it like this. You can make the cups however long you want. These are blocky characters, doesn't matter that much. Over here, yep. Let's just go with, what will it look like this? Nah. Just make it blocky. Yeah, this is nice. I'm gonna make this smaller after I copy this over. So let's just make it smaller for more space of other things. One to the top. Okay. Does this have proper? Yes, it does. And now I can add the... What does it look like in here? It's just a line. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move all of it to the right to make it smaller. Yeah, here, smaller cuff, very nice. Gonna get the stitching to the other layer though, because it gets really annoying afterwards to modify the thing. Okay, so we have that there. We need to finish this. Okay. Now, where do we not have a seam? Here is no seam needed. Over here, yes, it does have stitching. So we're gonna go, bruh. Okay, we're gonna select it, just so we don't have to make a perfect line with a pen. There, and it has stitching as well. So I'm gonna add that. Oop. The shadowing always goes over the seam, so don't have white over black. Wait, did I just? Yes, I did. Bruh. So copy this and this, paste them here into the lines. Let's see now. Okay, it's gone. Nice. We're gonna start on the edge. I think we're gonna continue with the pants tomorrow, just so this one doesn't get too long and you guys have a base to actually try doing something on. Also, some people use these two spaces uh, to do stuff on it, but that's pretty bad technique because here is an example. If you do 1 2 1 2 this, if you do this, of course you're gonna do the seam here, and then you're gonna do the stitching. But the problem is Roblox doesn't see this as an actual part. They just see these. So what Roblox is gonna do is just gonna do this and goodbye work. It's now unaligned and it's really bad. What do? You can even fix this by just doing this. There you go. Now it's fixed. Of course, you leave the stuff on this side, so here you have a seam and here's a stitch for it. Just like here. It's just moved apart. Okay, to continue with this, copy that. No, wrong. Now it should work. Yes, it does. And there. Okay, now we're done with the stitching here. I'm not gonna do the stitching on here. If anyone wants to do that, feel free to. Actually, I'm just gonna go for a no stitching design. How about that? I'm gonna make my things to do a lot less. Let's just go with a seam over here. And we need to start doing seams over here. I hate doing seams on 2x2 because it's hard to select. There. Select these two over here. I'm gonna select all of the seams, add them to a new layer, and delete them from the past one. Never forget to delete stuff from the past layer, otherwise it gets really bad. What happened? Okay, there. What? Is it just moved by one? Yes, it is. Bruh. Okay. They're fixed now. And now vertical aligning on 2x2s. Easy. Nope, way too lazy to actually copy paste that. I'm just gonna do this, and for the part here I'm gonna, there, all done. Now the Velcro on it, add a little bit of dark, so it's just going 2 on 2, and it goes until over here. Copy that over. Nope, too big. What? No, this one doesn't. There. What? Where did it? Did I just get it wrong? Yes, I did. Move. There. This is correct now. And the black for some reason is in my seam category. Not cool. Yes, okay. Now I just copy this over, but I'm gonna do this as a very lazy person. Copy this on a new layer so it doesn't interact with anything, and then put it over here. Okay. Now I gotta continue it onto the next one. So let's just copy 4 over here, 4. Over here, 4 again, and 4. Copy, paste them on a new layer. they would continue like this. Should be. There. Okay. Now delete some of these. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Huh? This over here. This, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Delete this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bruh. There. And this is going one down, 1, 2. Wait, what? Wait. Damn, this is annoying. 1, 2. Okay. There. On Velcro, yeah. I don't think you should be adding corners except for here to make it 2 by 2. There. There we go. We finished with the Velcro. Nice. How can it be made better though? This work? Yeah, it does. Huh. What was I doing? There. Okay, now the seam, which is, again, a really annoying part. Seam. Yeah, you should add here. It's just gonna be really faint, as always. Come on. Oh, my monitor turned off. Okay. Back. Why'd the monitor do that? There. Pocket is done. This is done. Let's get this. And this. Down to here. Now let's tidy up this one. This one is looking really bad. From the back, can we get a picture? Yes, we can. So it goes a little bit. So let's... the base is good, yeah. No, actually, with 2 outside more. So 2, okay. Now we're gonna start with... We're gonna try 1, 2, 5, 5, 5. Are those 5s? Yes, they are. Now we'll just go up. They are way too small. So let's try 7. Oh. 7 and a 7. No, this is a 6. There's a 7. Now it's too narrow. Huh? Okay. Let's start off with a 3, then we go to 7s. A 3, not a 2. A 3, then a 4. Then let's not go to 6s at all. Let's go to 7s at all. Let's go to ups to 6. This should be good enough. Yeah, this is good now. And we get down. Is it in one line? The upper one is a little bit more inside than the lower one. So let's start it off again with heavy. So we start off with 6. 6 again, then 4 and 3. 4, 3. Now this gives it a lot of a different feel. Bruh. Okay, and there. We got, I think, a better pad. Let's now see if it's correctly aligned though. 14 here and 13 here. Okay, acceptable. Actually, 13, 12. Let's extend it by 1 here. And move it all 1 to the right. Is this aligned? No. Ah. This over here is 9, this is 10. Okay, let's just leave it how it was. There. Okay, I think this is all done. So let's just copy it from here and add it to the other side and go to the final phase of actually adding the color map. The most annoying phase. So now let me get my layer book out, is how I like to call it. The colorings, yeah. Yeah, bro, so interesting. Anyways, over here, I have a lot of different stuff. I have my, I have shortened versions of what these are. So down here, I also have the noise, which I'm gonna explain in, I don't know, 10 minutes. So, what do we have here? STR for stretch, VLC for Velcro, SLD for solid, YKK zippers, Cam VLC is Cam Velcro, and then we go to the camouflage layers. I have 5 layers. If you need more than 5 layers, you're probably doing something wrong. I most of the time try to keep it 3 Sometimes it goes up to 4, but definitely never used 5 yet. And hopefully I don't need to, because that's annoying to actually do. So let's get 2 layers and let's start it here. So we get the color map here. To make it even faster, we're just gonna outline it. You don't see it because it's below the black, but here we go. We have it outlined so it was a tad faster. There. And again, over here, there should be, let's select this. This fabric is above this fabric. Always be aware of that. There's different layers. Really need to remember that one. It's just annoying when people don't understand why. Again, if anyone has any questions related to what to do, just ask. Also, I have recorded this. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, just so anyone else who wants to see it can see it. Oops, not here. I mean, yeah, it was, sort of. We started it off really early, so you came at the end. The end is gonna be in a couple of minutes. I'm not gonna do stitching here, just so I can make these faster. No other reason, really. Yeah, okay. Not on the line, come on. How about I select the black? Okay, go over here. And now, what if I do this? Will this work? Yes, it will. And over here as well. This should be this, and over here as well. There. Almost finished up the entire thing. Of course, color mapping is the last out of all. Bruh. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Just need to do it on one side, then I'm just gonna flip it horizontally as always. This with this. But I can just, there. Because this is a rectangle. Select these. Finish it up, okay. The top is almost done. I'm completely gonna finish it. Copy this. Oh, there's already there. Bruh. For this one, make a new layer. Flip it horizontally, and there. The stretch. Over here, yeah, this is, some people do, what some people do is they add curves to their Roblox clothing. So, example, this shirt would go up and down, but it's blocky characters. I don't know how they would make anything stretch out.
I'm pretty sure clothing is made exactly for how they look. It's a cube. Don't really know how you would make it otherwise. And add on top of here. Okay, and here maybe? Nope. Oh yeah, I see what I forgot. So I forgot to finish the collar. And this part on the cries, let me show you. Does it show the inside? No. Basically, the inside, the front inside is soft material. Let me see the GM real quick. I am gonna have everything posted, of course. Over here on the front, there's like soft material, just like the stretch fabric over here on the front. But it's over here. When you unzip it, it's this thing. So it's just, I'm just gonna make it stretch fabric. There. And here as well, because why not? There. Okay, copy. Oh, I forgot over here as well. Nope. Yeah. No. Yeah, wait, where did it go? Oh, I flipped it vertically. Bruh. Okay, they're horizontal. Embed it, okay. And oh, it's the thing here. Let's just block it off for now, and then I'm gonna remove it afterwards. Then just remove this. Let's get the YKK zip into here. So always have the layer selected. Get this, and go down. Correct? Yes. Nice. That's done. Color map. Okay, the top, the shirt top is done. Now the rest is just this. Let's begin it with some solid. After which the second over here is gonna be, of course, the second layer. Then I'm gonna get a third layer and the stretch fabric. The third I'm gonna apply here. Over here on the bottom, can I select the lines? It's gonna be a lot easier. Thank you. Over here, okay, so this, then
What? Wait, what? Bruh?
alright, never mind. Get a stretch fabric over here. Yup. Does this align though? Okay, this is an easy fix. Thank God. Yep, okay, now it aligns. There. Let's get the Velcro color in here. No, not the lines. Wait, did I just put this in here? Bruh. Bruh. Uncool. I really just trust that it goes in the right spots and is not gonna fuck me over. Is it? Okay, it worked. Nice. Now I just remove this. Wait, I just get this color. Yep. Select these and click backspace so it applies the color. And on the top, I put the yellow here instead of the purple, just so it doesn't seem like a similar camouflage and it seems like actual different cuts. Let's see now. Okay, getting better. Finally, okay. Can I copy this and get it over here? Yes. Nice. This is gonna be a lot faster than I thought. This and here, is it good? Yes. Okay, now to over here, let's just select the lines and stuff. Can I just do this, copy that, and then this and this? Yes. Nice. Wrong color. There. Okay. Now we have a different cut here. So, wait, does it actually cut on the back? That's a very important thing I forgot to check. In fact, no, it doesn't. Just like I thought. Okay. Remove that. That just goes down here. Yep. Wasn't there a seam? Strange. There. So this would be all blue. Let's get this. Yep. There. This would be pink, and this would be yellow. Then we have the red for stretch. Come on. Okay, I think we might finally be finished with this once and for all. No. What? No. Wait, I think this was moved up by one unintention. Nope, wrong one. Okay. There. So everything is done. Oh, I forgot the Velcro here. Goddamn. Get it over here. Lay down the strip of Velcro. Up to here, I think seems good. Then I'm just gonna add this. Do I just do this? I actually forgot what I do. Let's check. Do I just add? Yes, I just do that. Damn. Now I really gotta remove this. Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. My heart. Why? Why? Why you gotta do this to me, man? Oh yeah, I forgot this repeats. Bruh. Let's copy this. Okay. Now to the other side it goes. Okay, now it's done. Here we have this. This goes over here. Okay. We remove this side. Okay, we're going on to the final phase now. Literally the final phase. We got only to do the shadowing. So color map is done, lining is done. We just need the color map and then we'll be all good to go. Oh, also, I don't think I'm gonna be adding the cry precision tag just because why would I? So get this, select it all around, add an effects, photo, glow, and 3. There. Now I remove the outside. Yep. Now I just add a shit ton of layers. So I'm gonna make a line here. Add a shadow. Remove anything going here. Remove the actual line. Oh, I forgot. The seam will be separated now. Seam. Let's lower the values from now. 35, 15. There. Oh, I saw that. So this should be fixed. There. Let's just mark all the red. Will be a lot easier. Shadowing. What? I just removed this part. Then this part. Okay. Over here seems to be a problem. Which is just the shadowing. What? Oh, okay. Wait, this is 3 and this is 3. Yeah, okay. Got it correct then. Bruh! Gotta fix it. There. And finally... No, not finally. We still have this entire area to do. Wow. So let's start with selecting here. There. Okay. Shadowing is almost done, at least. I mean, this is the hard part of the shadowing, like the pockets and stuff, they're just annoying. The harder part is the color, because you gotta go around it again, which is just annoying, like really, really annoying. Copy this. Come on. Okay, get vertical flow going again. Okay, now delete this because it's inside. And done. Actually, because it's let's add a photo glow, and this time it's gonna be 2. There. This should fit in more. Okay, we have the sleeves done. Nice. Now we're gonna finish with the top, and then we're gonna be all done, and we'll be able to release this. Oh. There are a lot of them. No, not 2. I'm gonna do it 6. 3, I mean 3. Okay, remove here. Always remove the blank afterwards. Okay. I forgot the YKK zip going over here. We're just gonna do it simple as this. We're not gonna do a double. Yep. Single should be good. I mean, yeah, because it splits. Yeah. Okay. There. Now delete this and select here and delete the shadowing from there. Also in here. Oh. Okay. This is going to be a lot harder to fix then. Wow, this is... God damn, shut the fuck up. Okay, that's done. And final thing to do, we've done this shadowing, we've done over here shadowing. Only thing to do is add the shadowing down here, here, and over here on the back. So let's start with that and finish it all up. This is done. Now how to do the one over here. So like this. Oh, there. No, just yep. Like this effects. Photo glow 6. Not 7, 6. Okay. And over here we're gonna do the same. Okay. Select all the black, delete it, and we're done. Now how do we get the other arm? We're not gonna do it manually, of course. We're just gonna copy the layers and paste them. And then flip them. The seam and shadowing I forgot. There. Now we add our templates, which let's just add my own. I'm not gonna be making one up. Wait, I lost it. Okay, there. So we just copy this and put it over here. Wait, no. Always put the templates to separate things on the top. Okay. All done. Yep. And so we're gonna go on to actually making this usable, i.e. adding colors to it. I'm gonna do, let's see, so 1, 2, what if I do this? Oh, what is it here? Oh, it's really big and then, okay. I call this one details, so let's just do this. Yep, should be good. And then the zips are really annoying because they are. There. There. Okay. What? Why is the mouse speed so fucked up? What? Oh, it's just really slow. Okay. This is better now. Let's get our camouflage, which in this case over here.
We're gonna go with multicam. Let's do that. Select all there. And now to the interesting part of actually making clothing. If you already have a template, that is. Keep it and then copy it 3 times. We have 3 layers. We're all gonna merge them so we don't need to name them now. Okay, select all, Control A, and in the color map, unselect the blue. Huh? What the fuck? Huh? Strange. Okay. There. First layer is done. Then the second layer, to not make everything perfect, as to make it look like actual different fabrics, we're gonna move it up to here is what I like to do. And then the next one. And for the final one, I just drag it down because now why not? And there. Now, I'm gonna remove that. We have open space where the stretch and Velcro should be. Really, motorcyclist? Really? Okay. I'm gonna copy the color of the short stretch I have and the uniform Velcro. Okay, so first I'm gonna select this and add the color and then the Velcro. And now to the actual adding fabrics, how to make it actually look like it has some fabric on it. I'm gonna post this as well, the patterns thing. So I use the pattern stitching V5. That's what I use. That's it. Nothing special. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is ripstop fabric, by the way, if you're wondering what that actually does. Ripstop fabric. Delete all the rest. Then visible this. Get it up. Select all. Remove this layer because I'm not gonna need it. And final. Select all. Over here and done. Now I just lower its opacity down to 5. Let's get it to 6 for now. I'm gonna edit it later. Now, to add the actual texture to this thing, I'm gonna select. First, I'm gonna start with the stretch fabric. I make a new layer, and now I add an effect. Add noise. Move the saturation to 0, and then the intensity. I want this at 10 because it's not too intense. Then copy this, make a new layer with it, and to make an actual stretch fabric, stretch, I'm gonna blur it with motion blur, make the degree 0, the angle, and then make the distance 1. You see now how it's a little different. Huh. Wait. Okay. Let's try that again. I'm just gonna add more noise to it. Add noise 15. Copy, new layer. Add noise. Yep. No. Motion blur. Yeah, now it's a little bit better. So let's just blur it again, but this time with 2. Yeah, now it seems more stretched. Make that into one layer. Then the Velcro. Select the Velcro on the color map. Go to the normal map. Add noise. And now that's going to be a lot higher. Let's say 23. Doesn't go too hard. It's good enough. And now unselect these. Now we go into the actual fabric of the multicam. Over here we add noise again. This time it needs to be low, low, low. 10, no, too low. 13, 12. What if I do 2 times 12? There. Okay. Now we have fabric. You see, if we remove it, it all goes back to unedited. But if we show the layer again, it's back to how we edited it. And there we have it. Cries without stitching, of course, because I'm lazy to do it for the tutorial. I'm gonna release this. We have line, seam, shadowing. What is this? This is nothing. We have an overlay that is showing you the outlines. We have the base. We have the inspiration for it. This is just old clothing. Okay, I think we're done. Actually, let's just be nice and add the cry precision tag, because why not? Why not add the cry precision tag, man? There we go. Copy that. No, details, yes. There, cry precision tag, how nice. Okay, over here we have shadowing, I think, yeah. Okay, we're all done. That was the quote-unquote tutorial. If anyone has questions, just ask them. Okay, goodbye.